All right, let's go ahead and get to our daily dish for today.
Why not?
We are continuing one of our favorite segments here on Living Local called Tips and Tricks with K&K.
And every month we'll be joined by a K&K expert who will help answer all of your questions. Over the past few weeks, we've asked you to send us your questions.
And we stopped by and talked to Janet Freeborn from K&K Hardware, which is also this segment sponsor. Let's see what advice Janet has for our viewers. Check it out.
And joining us today is Janet Freeborn, Lawn and Garden Manager here at K&K Hardware. Janet, we have a couple of questions for you today.
All right.
Shannon from Carbon Cliff asked, what party rentals do you offer for a family reunion and how quickly does she need to book it?
Well, so yes, the answer to that is yes. We have an entire rental department. We have everything from bounce houses to tents to tables and chairs and fountains and you name it, we've got it. So how soon should you book it? Pretty soon. Because the thing is that we're gonna have those booked for graduation parties, for weddings, that kind of stuff. So the sooner the better as far as getting in your reservation for that kind of stuff. If you have a big question, come into the store, go to the rental department and see what we have to offer, and maybe that will help. And they'll also be able to give you a list of prices so you know how much all that's going to cost for you.
Okay. All right. Brian from Donahue writes, I want to build a low-level deck. Is there a kit available that can help me do this on my own?
Well, I don't think that there's any kits available, but we certainly have the expertise here. And we have guys here that will help you walk through it. They can help with how much lumber you need, what kind of products you need to build your deck. They might even be able to help you with a little bit of design.
Okay.
So certainly this is the best place to come because those guys are they've been around here forever doing the same thing, and so they will certainly help walk you through it.
And they can see firsthand some of the options that you have on display.
Oh, for sure.
Too.
Yeah. I mean, they've been doing it, and I think some of them have been doing it for like 50 years or so.
All right.
So yeah.
They are the experts.
They are the experts. Come and talk to them.
All right. Well, Janet, as always, thanks.
All right. Thanks.
Again, this segment was sponsored by K&K Hardware, and if you have a question you want answered, message the Living Local page on Facebook.
We do have a fantastic show coming up, so please stay with us.
Welcome back to Living Local. It is time for Pet of the Week, and we are joined by Patty McCray with the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. As always, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Now tell us about this cute guy.
Oh, this is Alabama, and he is adorable.
He is.
Thank you.
And how old is he?
So he is 10 months old, and he is what we think is a Coon Hound and a Beagle.
Okay.
Or a Coon Hound and a Poodle.
Poodle, yes.
Yes.
So quite the mix. So
He is.
I was asking you in the break, do you think he'll get any bigger? But
I don't think so. I think he's at 10 months. He's pretty well full grown.
Okay. So what kind of home do you think would be best for him?
One that's very active.
Yes.
I think he'd be great with kids, other dogs. You know, I think he'd love to have a yard and have kids running around playing with him, taking him for walks. He'd be the kind of dog you could take on a hike.
Oh, for sure.
So he's just going to be a high energy dog. He's going to love to go, go, go.
He's been very curious all morning, I'll say.
Yes.
Do you know any of his favorite maybe snacks or treats, or maybe his likes or dislikes?
Well, he does like to go for walks. I gave him a treat in the car and he seemed to really like that. Traveled well in the car. He was a good boy.
Okay.
So I think his dislikes, not being in a shelter, not being in a kennel.
Of course.
He's not been showing very well. So if someone is interested, we really recommend that you come out. Let's get him outside. Let's take him for a walk, see how he does. but he's just not been very happy being in a kennel.
Of course.
So I think just getting him out would probably help a lot, so people could really see his true personality.
Okay, and let's remind people when they can come out to your animal shelter or come out to see another animal as well.
Right. We have a full house right now.
Of course.
So we are open every day except for Tuesdays and Sundays. We are open from 12 to 5.
Okay, now the season of ticks is upon us. It's important to guard our pets against those little dudes, right?
Yes, for sure it is. Yes.
And
yes.
do you have any recommendations for people in terms of like maybe tick and flea prevention, maybe even heartworm prevention?
This is a time to get started. It's almost the beginning of spring. You really want to get them started on all of their preventions.
Okay.
So the flea and tick is so important. We carry several different types of flea and tick and heartworm preventions.
Okay.
And our drive-up clinic is every Wednesday from 8 to 11.
Yes.
So you can just drive up and come and let us know what you're looking for, and we will help you. You can talk to our veterinarian. Preventing the ticks and the fleas is so important because that can actually get into your home.
Okay.
There are several types of diseases that can be carried with ticks, and you don't want that. Lyme disease is one, for instance, so you definitely don't want that.
Okay, and do you have any maybe tips for people who are looking out for signs of ticks, maybe on their pet or even in their home?
Right. So ticks typically will go like under their ears. They like that. They'll go up around their head. Sometimes you'll see them in between their paws. So making sure that if you are in a wooded area, although they can just be in your backyard too,
Okay.
but you're checking that. Ticks are really tiny. There's several different types. But if you notice those, talk to your vet about how to remove those. There are some products that you can use, and you want to make sure that you're removing those safely.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And if you do get them in your house, again, you want to talk to your vet because you're going to want to make sure you've treated your house.
Okay, perfect. Now you also have your mobile vaccine clinics going on as well coming up, right?
We do. We're going to be at the Zion Lutheran Church, and that's going to be, it's the first Friday of every month, and we're there from 2 to 4. And so we offer low-cost vaccines, flea and tick, heartworm prevention. Basically, you just come out, and we're gonna have our team there.
He's having a time.
He's pretty friendly and happy right now. But it's an option where we actually come to you, and it's at low cost. So we really want people to take advantage of that.
So simple and convenient and easy.
Yes,
All right,
for sure.
Thank you so much for being here this morning, Patty, and
Thank
thanks
you.
to Alabama as well. Again, our pet of the week is Alabama. You can learn more when you visit qcawc.org. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.